They actually, like, they've improved from where they were a lot.
For sure.
I can breathe. I can taste.
I can sleep.
My fevers are gone. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. I know. You'd always be like, woe is me. I'm so sad. I have so many allergies. And I was like, bitch, I haven't slept for fucking 4 months. You just sneeze and cough and snore all night.
You know what I love, by the way?
Choke on your
This
spit.
is one of my favorite things.
What?
I love...
my bedside manner?
Having like like weird shit, because I've never had this in my life, but now I have this weird fucking thing where I can't breathe, whatever, fucking, and it disrupts my sleep for months. For months I can't breathe or taste, and then I see other people and they're like, oh my god, it's so frustrating, I haven't been able to taste all day, and I'm like, bitch, this is my life.
Yeah, but that's a lot of people's lives.
It is a lot of people's lives.
Dixie, she's allergic to her dog. She has to constantly, and they sleep on her pillow. So she has to constantly just not smell things and be stuffy every morning. And she takes allergy medication to basically be able to drink wine and have dogs.
Yeah, for a while there, it felt like a fucking clown was blowing balloons in my nostrils.
Same with Kim.
Like, it's just like, is he going to blow up my eyes at this? Like, there's so much pressure, my eyes have to pop at some point.
Every time Kim would wash her Shar-Pays, she would have to take an allergy pill because she couldn't wash them without breaking out into a full-blown allergy attack.
Yeah.
So she would have to take a Benadryl, wash them, and then pass out.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean... People that have allergies, man, that shit's real. Mm-hmm. And it's karma, because I made fun of it my whole life. I was like, allergies aren't real, it's a state of mind. Yep. Fucking birds aren't real.
I do want one of those shirts, a birds aren't real shirt.
Fuck yeah.
I want one.
They're cool looking.
I don't like the new tie-dyed stuff they're doing. Those look stupid.
Well, I don't know why tie-dye came back. I mean,
don't either.
I've never... When tie-dye was big
I get it.
The first time, I was like, it's okay.
I just like... I've never been a fan of tie-dye. I don't know why I don't like it, but I have a weird stigma against fucking tie-dye.
Yeah.
It annoys me, if anything. Like, when I see someone wearing a tie-dye shirt, and then they have, like...
That's why I don't like Justin Bieber.
Khaki shorts on. Makes me want to fucking slap them in their face. Instantly. I want to throat punch you.
Worse.
We get it. You're a liberal.
What's your favorite band? Fish? Oh, wow. Oh, let me guess. Grateful Dead? Do you have a little fucking dead bear on your fucking arm? Like a little dancing dead bear. What are those called? Care Bears? No.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
You know what I'm talking about, the Grateful Dead bears.
I was never a Grateful Dead person. Everyone always associated me with it because everyone thought I was fucking Steve's daughter at the fucking brewery.
But if you paid attention, like if you went to any fucking head shop ever in your life,
I did, but I never looked at that stupid shit. I would get incense and cigarettes.
Right.
I
Next
wouldn't
to the
look
incense,
at the dumbass
on the
shit.
wall, you saw a bear with like a little collar thing, like little pointies, and dancing. That's a Grateful Dead reference.
Would have never known.
See, oh my god.
Jerry Garcia, you could suck my fucking clit.
Whoa. That man's a saint to some people.
I'm just kidding. No, but everyone, when they thought I was Steve's daughter at the brewery, always thought, like, oh, she likes Grateful Dead too. And I was like, no, also not his daughter.
Never understood that. Why they're like, you're Steve's daughter.
There's a few people. And I was always like, no. I have no father.
Whoa. That's when you hear the record scratch, like, it stops.
This is off the record. It's off the record. Put it back on the record. It's on the record. It's off the record. What record do you want to listen to? Not my record. Record.
Record? Let's listen to a record.
This has been One Thing Leads to Another. And Amanda's lost her mind. We're going to go to this quick ad right now.
Have you had experiences with your toothpaste that end on its factory? No. I blend like 4 words there. Did you hear that? That's pretty crazy.
Dude, you know what I thought was crazy today? So I always get stuck in these videos, like not YouTube, but YouTube I usually go to for
sexual
movie
advice.
trailers.
Okay.
No, I go to Reddit for sexual advice. That's the best place to go because there's so many interesting people on Reddit. And so, no, I go to YouTube for my movie trailers because I love watching movie trailers. I don't actually like watching movies. Not everyone knows this about me. And I also just like to watch a bunch of trailers. Like, that's like watching a bunch of movies for me.
Well, if it's 8 o'clock at, like, say it's, we had dinner, it's 8:30. We're going to watch movie trailers for an hour before we actually watch a movie.
Or just go to bed after I watch it.
Or we just go to bed.
I'm satisfied once I see all
like, I saw all the trailers, let's go to bed.
So I usually get stuck in Instagram or Facebook. Facebook gets me on like the makeup tutorials and the hair tutorials, like the Brad Mondo things. They're like, I'm sorry, Brad Mondo. And then they chop their hair. Or they're like, I'm sorry, Brad Mondo. And then they're like fucking dyeing their hair awful colors with like fucking Jell-O packets and shit like that. And so it's just all these stupid things. And
Bitches are doing shit like that?
Yeah. And they started doing Jell-O packets, or not Jell-O, Kool-Aid. So Kool-Aid packets, you can apparently dye your hair with Kool-Aid.
Well, it's just dye.
So so people were mixing it, and Brad Mondo was pissed because he couldn't figure out the concoction that people were making. But it's really just these people like fucking boil hot water and then shove their head in it. And so I get lost in those videos. And then Instagram, for whatever reason, I think because I liked like 3 different tool videos, not the band tool, but like CNC machining and like saw band, like whatever, band saws, whatever the fuck they call them, whatever they do, or welding videos. I was like looking up industrial fucking videos for like just for my own knowledge and just to watch them because they're so satisfying. And so I got stuck in this candy making video feed where it was like, it's fascinating. I really want to staff for a candy making person now because
I've seen they roll out the fucking taffy and shit.
Oh my God, no. There was this one where this guy, like, he pours it onto this flat
like metal
burner,
surface,
like a metal surface.
It's like heated
and it's all
cooled.
bubbly. So I thought they were just washing it, and I was like about to see them reveal like a clean ass burner or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so I got really excited, and I was like, "Oh, I can't wait to see like how clean this is going to be." And then, and then I saw that it started to like fizzle out, and then it went to this clear consistency, and I was like, "What am I watching?" And then all of a sudden, he takes these big, long, like iron rods and folds it.
Oh yeah.
And then it's it's the hard candy.
Yeah.
And then they make these colors, and he's like swooshing it around and making this beautiful fucking taffy out of it, but it's hard candy, so it's just hard candy.
Yeah.
And so he's making these like beautiful
colors. If that shit
colors.
gets on you, you're done.
Oh,
you're
for
dead.
sure.
You're just dead. You
and
die
so and
instantly.
he's like totally decked out in fucking protective wear. And so he mixes it, and then they make this thing in like, you know, the candies, like even peppermint candies, for instance.
Like ribbon candy?
Yes, ribbon candies. I was watching an entire reel, like just reel after reel of ribbon candy.
Ribbon candy.
And you came down here to work out, and I was laying on the couch. That's literally what I did for an entire hour.
You
was watch
ribbon candy
being made while Parks and Recreation was playing in the background. If that's not the end of your workday, I don't know what you're doing wrong with your life. Like, it was just so satisfying to watch it. I love it.
You know what's
so
weird?
Good.
There's candies out there, like, say, ribbon candy, right? Mm-hmm. I'm never going to go out of my way and buy that candy. Mm. But if it ceased to exist, I'd be so upset.
Well, and not only that.
I love that candy when you go to an office or a grandma's house.
You know what I was thinking about, though, with the ribbon candy?
Pop one of those weird flavors in your mouth.
Is that if it were to come, like, if I saw, or if I was in a manufacturing company and I made that candy and it's warm, I would love to stick that in my mouth at that point. So fresh, so...
Like it's cooled down enough to put it in your mouth, but it's still warm?
Yeah, like...
That's really weird.
I would be down for that. That's how I want ribbon candy. I want to make my own candy this winter, I think. I want to try it. Boil down some sugar, mix some colors. I want to do the whole thing.
I like traditional jelly beans, too.
I don't.
Fucking weird flavor, like black licorice.
I have a weird stigma with jelly beans, too. I used to love jelly beans. Don't get me wrong. I thought they were great.
I think they fucked America when they started going like Skittles jelly beans and Starburst jelly beans.
It was before
those
all
aren't
that.
Jelly beans.
It was before that.
The big
Because
fat
I went.
dudes.
No, it was before those. I went to the Jelly Bean Factory with my grandma when I was younger in Napa, California.
What you talking?
And
talking about Jelly Bellies?
Jelly Bellies, yeah.
Those aren't jelly beans to me.
Well, Jelly Bellies. I went to go to the Jelly Belly Factory, and I liked Jelly Bellies, but I was never a huge fan.
Yeah.
And then I went to the factory, and the factory was cool. That's awesome. These people
I bet
making
it's
candy is badass to watch. However, still hated them. And then I hated them even more when they came out with the gross ass fucking...
Oh, is the Harry Potter ones?
Yes.
Yeah, the Harry Potter, like vomit.
So then it
rotten
just ruined
eggs.
it all for me. And I really just despise Jelly Bellies. I despise jelly beans. I don't really care for...
Can you imagine being the guy that pitched that? They're like, here's the thing. Kids will love it. And they're like, what is it? You're like, vomit flavored jelly beans. They go, shut the fuck up.
What
and
was in
get
a
out of the
book? We all
office."
grew up with it. We were all so excited to
He's like-
try fucking gross ass Jelly Bellies.
Like fucking
We probably would have eaten chocolate covered toads too if you gave it to us.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it was because we thought it was magical. But
magic.
those toads
They
don't
taste
jump
like
away.
shit.
You eat them and they're awful. If you were to eat a chocolate covered toad, you'd be so grossed out.
Actually, it's pretty good if the salt to
Disgusting.
chocolate ratio is right.
I don't like you.
It's just like chocolate covered chicken.
Ew.
Well, chocolate covered chicken. Chocolate covered chicken.
Yeah, no, not into it. So, yeah. But those are my candy preferences.
No,
I don't really know what kind of candy I like anymore. I'm not 100% sold on anything.
I'm
at all.
excited when we have kids because I'm going to get down on some Easter baskets.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'll be like, you're lucky because the Easter Bunny comes
I think-
and he either kills you or he leaves you a basket.
I think me,
You're lucky he left you a basket.
I think I'm just one of those weirdos that just loves savory over sweet.
Yeah,
I don't-
you do.
I don't like sweet.
No, it's not your thing.
I mean, I like ice cream. I will get down on ice cream.
Yeah.
I will
Even
eat.
that's kind of, it's like, it's a fatty, fulfilling thing. It's not
Yeah.
just,
Like candy,
It's
I,
not
don't-
just the
I
crack
always
part of
like,
it.
there's a part of me that wants to get it, but I remember when I was like first dating you and I ate all those Twix, remember?
oh yeah. Yeah, I do.
I got like the family size Twix and it was like only 190 calories. And I was like, oh, I can eat this whole thing. I was super high.
You ate
Maybe that's what it was.
4
Like
of
I
them.
used to get super fucking stoned and then eat a bunch of candy.
Yeah.
And now I don't
Or
really care
a
for
whole
it.
sleeve of Thin Mints.
Yeah. Now it's,
Girl Scout cookies.
it's not really my favorite. Sweet things tend to leave a really gross feel in my mouth.
They do make you thirsty as hell. And when you're like, I need water, it's a sign that your body's poisoned. It's the reason why
and
you're
I
so
feel
thirsty
like
when you're
it's
hungover.
like, I feel like it's like that with everything lately. Like food doesn't really just
Doesn't
do
do it for you?
No, there's like I'm missing something. Like I love anything pickled still. I love pickled stuff. I'm gonna be one of those weird old ladies who just eats pickled things.
Maybe you should just like fast for a couple days. See what happens.
Yeah, but then I get like really lightheaded, and my body feels like it's dying.
Drink enough water. Be calm. It's all good.
But yeah, I probably should. But I have done that a few times actually during the pandemic. I've fasted and not eaten.
Like if you do, I don't know. I haven't done it in a while. It might be a good thing to do this winter. Just like fast for a couple, maybe like
Especially when it snows, because you can't do anything when it snows.
2 or 3 days at least.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a week. Just like don't eat for a week. I know people are like, well, how do you fucking do that? You literally just don't do something.
Yeah.
When you're hungry,
It's
do
really
something
not
else.
that hard, like, to do it for me, but I also just, like, what I want is usually not available.
You have
Like, I have I have specific cravings.
get the Pacific craving.
I have specific cravings that I have, and for some reason, it's when I can't have those things
Yeah.
is what I want.
I know sometimes you really should eat that way too, which is tough because sometimes it's like
But that's why I love pickled things.
I don't
'Cause
really want like
I can eat what I want.
a burger. I want sushi or something. Like I need like rice or like whatever it is. Like I just like for some reason I'm craving seaweed.